But yeah, that sort of speaks to the general reception among the media, not just comedians, but the news media. Right? They were not really very adversarial towards the official narrative, or even like reconcile the fact that there was not a consistent official narrative. Because Obama, in that statement, says that the Pakistani officials cooperated, and he thanked them, which is the truth. They actually were. But then the next day, the White House says, "Oh, you know what? That they actually didn't have anything to do with it. We did it all on our own."
Which is spinning, we know.
Yeah.
Now, right?
Right. But nobody is really taking issue with that or like saying, wait a second. They try asking John Brennan this, and then Jay Carney's like, oh, we got to let other people ask questions. And it's all, it's a made-for-TV event because, and I remember this, they released, this was I think a couple months later, but they released like some layout of the compound, and you could go on like I think the New York Times website and like look at the compound and how the raid took place and where
if
they
you're
entered.
A real sicko.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play along at home on your iPad.
Right.
Call of Duty map for the compound raid.
Yeah, I mean, have they made a Call of Duty about this?
I don't know. I don't play that shit.
Okay.
But it sounds like something they would do,
Let's
right?
just
Yeah.
assume it's happened.
Right.
The New York Times made a Call of Duty map.
Right. And so most of the official narratives claim that they got this information from the old tried and true waterboarding method, which is false. And we know this. This is not a conspiracy theory. The Senate did an investigation. No information came from torture.
It's also like what you would guess kind of information comes out of fake drowning people.
Right. It's
Which
not,
is just, holy shit, anything you want.
right.
It says Bin Laden is hiding in the...
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, torture does not work because there are a lot of things that people are not going to know. And so if you torture them, they're going to come up with, they're going to say something.
It also just turns all of the data you get out of that into unreliable data.
Right.
So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, which is, by the way, tangent, but I just did a story on this for Redacted. The Kony 2012 folks, Invisible Children, are trying to get the U.S. to go into the Congo and like give money to Ugandan troops to hunt down this new supposedly ISIS.
How are they doing anything? Didn't one of them like have a mental breakdown and like run naked through the streets or something?
Doesn't matter. They got a foundation. They got some this study. They did a study with the help of Ugandan military that said there's a connection between Muslim extremists and this like ragtag, clandestine band in Central Africa, and that information was extracted from torture. They just tortured people who were Muslim. And they said, "Are you a part of this group?" And they're like, "No." And like, "What about now?"
Africa's got a lot going on. I don't trust the Invisible Children people to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's not reliable. The way they got it was bribing, and that's how you do it. And that's if they had really cared about getting Bin Laden in 2001, that's what they would have done. Just bribed a few people. You don't need to do an entire invasion. Just get him the old-fashioned way.
You have to wonder to what extent they realize what we've just been talking about today, which is, of course, there is no rush to get this guy. He's not doing anything.
Right. Right. He was in a compound in Abbottabad. I remember